Mr. Beast and a lot of other big YouTube creators use momentum, content buckets and the Tentpole technique to grow their YouTube channels. Because the biggest reason why YouTube channels grow is because of momentum. And you can see your momentum in the 1 out of 10 metric that you can see on your YouTube Studio dashboard. When you release a couple of well-performing videos on YouTube, YouTube expects your next video to do good as well, so it promotes your new video more. If that happens over and over and over again, that 1 out of 10 over and over and over again, it can create an upward spiral that makes your channel grow like crazy. This regretfully also applies to bad performing videos. When you have a streak of bad performing videos, it will create a downward spiral, which is really hard to turn around. So preferably you only want to release good videos, but you never know if your next video is going to be a hit or a flop, regretfully. Because if you knew, you wouldn't make the video that flopped, right? But what if you knew? And here is where content buckets come in. So what is a content bucket? Well, you can organize your videos into content buckets. Okay, bye, that's it. Content buckets are basically groups of content that are similar in topic or video format. For example, on my DJ channel, I have a content bucket for the music production software Studio One. I have also a content bucket for the DJ software Rekordbox. And I also have a content bucket for DJ techniques like scratching. And the reason why content buckets are so important is because it gives you a better understanding of your content. It helps you to understand what content that works and what content that doesn't work. Because the content that works, you should make more of. And of the content that doesn't work, you should make less of or abandon that content bucket altogether. In your YouTube analytics, you're able to create those content buckets as content groups, so you're able to compare these content groups against each other. This way you know the best view to subscribe ratio, which gets you the most subscribers, the most views, the most traction in the first 24 hours, for example. And if you have trouble indexing your content into content groups, it might be that your content is too broad, which is a problem in and of itself because broad topic YouTube channels are really hard to grow. When you think in content buckets and you've analyzed them in your YouTube analytics and know which ones work and which ones don't, then you know which ones are your tentpoles, because your tentpoles are the content buckets that perform well. Now you know your content buckets and your tentpoles, now you can make a release schedule, because the order in which you release videos matters a lot. When you release video from content bucket number 1, then from content bucket number 2, then from content bucket number 3, etc., then you mix up your content and you mix the videos that you know that will work well and the ones that don't. This way you sandwich a bad performing video, potentially bad performing video, with a good performing one. This way you know that after a bad performing video will always come a good performing video. And if the video that you don't know if it's going to perform well or not is performing well, then you have probably found a new tentpole. And the really big problem that a lot of YouTube channels face is that the content gets stale after a while. And that's the same problem that a lot of television series and movie franchises struggle with. A lot of television series don't make it to the 10th season because viewers getting bored with the content. It's the variety and freshness that keeps the content fun and exciting to watch. And this is what mixing content from different content buckets does. It keeps the content fresh and exciting. Because if you keep releasing videos from the same content bucket, the content gets stale. And you want viewers to keep clicking on your next video release because that keeps them on your channel, which keeps your channel growing and prevents zombie subscribers. But content buckets can get stale too, so introducing new content buckets once in a while and leaving the old ones behind helps to keep the content fresh. How many videos can you make in the genre of cheap versus expensive, or the last one to take the hand of axe keeps it before it gets boring? And another growth hack you can find in this video right here. And a complete overview of all YouTube growth techniques you can find in my video training Viral Strategy. The link with a discount code you can find in the description.